I was there, in the crowded hall of Wormwood, a small town renowned for its peculiar charm, and, recently, an unfortunate littering problem. The issue had escalated to such a degree that it prompted a town hall meeting, a gathering that saw the community come together in search of a solution. Among us was an array of townsfolk, each with their own ideas and grievances, but none as silent and as enigmatic as Marcel, the town's beloved mime. Marcel, with his painted face and expressive silence, had become a fixture in Wormwood, a symbol of joy and the unspoken beauty of life. As the meeting droned on, with various members of the community voicing their concerns and suggestions, a palpable sense of frustration hung in the air. It seemed as though no consensus could be reached, no groundbreaking solution to our littering crisis. That's when the unthinkable happened. Marcel, the mime, known for his vow of silence, stood up. The room fell into an even deeper hush, if that was possible, as Marcel approached the microphone. This was unprecedented. In all my years in Wormwood, I'd never heard him utter a single word. Then, he spoke. The voice that filled the room was familiar, eerily so. It took a moment for the realization to dawn on me, as Marcel recounted a hilarious tale of how a discarded banana peel had led to an unexpected and comedic downfall, literally, in the middle of Main Street. His story, delivered with unexpected eloquence, had us in stitches, highlighting the littering issue in a light we hadn't considered. As laughter subsided, a murmur spread through the crowd. That voice. Someone whispered, "We know this voice." It was true. The clarity, the cadence, the unmistakable warmth. It was the voice that had greeted us on the community's automated telephone system, a voice that had provided information, reassurance, and a sense of belonging to every caller for years. The realization hit us like a wave. Marcel, our mime, was the unseen voice that had connected us all. How had we not known? How had Marcel, a man of intentional silence, been the one to guide us through power outages, water main breaks, and now, our littering woes, without ever saying a word in public? The revelation led to a collective moment of existential questioning. What did it mean about the nature of communication, of silence, and of our assumptions about those around us? Marcel, having shared his piece, simply smiled, his message delivered not just through his story, but through the very act of breaking his silence. In that moment, Marcel taught us all a valuable lesson. Communication comes in many forms, and sometimes, the loudest messages are those that come from the most unexpected sources. As for the littering problem, Marcel's humorous take sparked a community-wide initiative that saw Wormwood tackle the issue head-on, inspired by the mime who dared to speak and the voice that had silently held us together for years. The meeting ended not just with a plan for a cleaner town, but with a newfound appreciation for the quiet voices among us, the ones that speak volumes without a sound. And as for Marcel, he returned to his silent art the next day, his brief foray into the spoken word leaving a lasting echo in the hearts of the Wormwood community.